my name is Connie. I am 50 years old. For one, I have a very high forehead. I have my father's forehead, and so my hairline is very high. But I wanted a little more fullness in the front of my head, and I noticed that my hair was thinner in the front of my scalp than the rest of my head. I have a lot of hair. I bought a product to Overcame to put on the front of my scalp, and it seemed to have done more damage than good in trying to make my hair grow, and actually caused a burn through my scalp. So my husband and I went to quite a few, 2 or 3 hair transplant doctors to see if I could get a hair transplant, and they were quite willing to take my money until we went to see another doctor who suggested that, who in fact made me have a hair biopsy to see what was underlying. And it turned out I have alopecia scarring, but in his terms I have a burnout, which means that my hair is not going to grow. And he suggested I look into micropigmentation. Hair clips, hair extensions was not an option for me. And I was very, very impressed with Joe and Marvin. I liked their pictures. I saw some videos of them on the internet. They had been on the Morning Blend show, and that was even more impressive for me. So I made an appointment to go see them, and I was even more thrilled that I was actually dealing with Joe and Martin in person, and not someone else who would have done the work. We had a consultation, and immediately I was sold with what they had to offer and with their personality, and immediately after the first appointment I walked out of there a completely different person. I was so happy. I could see the results immediately. I don't think anybody except one of my friends knows that I have had micropigmentation. I have very long hair and I love to tie it up. I can do that with full confidence. Before I had the procedure, every day looking in the mirror was very painful. I suffered so much insecurity, low self-esteem, very embarrassed to go out in public. I was always fiddling with my hair, trying to do different things with it, as I cannot wear a hat. It's just very bothersome. Dealing with something like that is with you 24/7, no matter how I did my hair, and also because my forehead is so high and I'm dealing with the problem right in front. What I love is that Marvin actually created a widow's peak for me that brought my hairline lower to where I really want it to be. I absolutely love that part about it. I was not nervous. I had mentioned to Marvin once before, and to somebody I was speaking to recently who also just had the procedure done at Full Micro, that for one, it wasn't even painful at all. It felt like toothpicks nibbling on my skin. Not knowing at the time what it would be like, I didn't care. I was so desperate to have the procedure done. There was no pain involved whatsoever. It was just so awesome. Other than my husband and my children who know I've had the procedure, they can see the confidence in me. I don't fiddle and fuss with my hair all the time. That was draining every day, to fiddle and fuss with my hair. For the most part, I tie my hair up all the time. I go to the gym, and I'm not worried about anybody looking at my scalp. I feel like I finally have that full head of hair where I needed it most, in the front, and it's done wonders for my self-esteem. I wish more people knew about full micropigmentation. Topics and hair pieces and extensions, just not an option. And what I loved was the clarity, the precision, and just how natural your pictures on your website looked. The minute that I walked into their office and into their facility, it was so clean and sterile. That too was important. But they're such nice guys, they're so friendly and professional, and I looked at their scalps, and that was my signature right there, because their scalps are as natural as can be.